let's go to the next game here. New York Giants. They are the 6-seed wild card. They are 3-point dogs against the 13-win Minnesota Vikings team. Sunday, 4:30. This is a big. I would say this is like the. I mean, it's they're all prime time, but 4:30 on a Sunday. I mean, that's prime real estate right there. What do we think, Jack?
Now, here's what I think, and I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up the exact one. I think I know it. I did know it. Okay, here's what I think. Got to set the stage. The Vikings keep playing one-score games. They keep playing one-score games. So I think this game will be close, regardless. Right? I think the scoreline I'm going to say, I think it's going to be that one way or the other. Right? Mm-hmm. Whichever team is winning, I do not think this is going to be a blowout win on either side. Like in either way, it's not how the Vikings have been playing. It's not how they've been playing good teams. Not how they've been playing bad teams. Not how they've been playing, period. They've been playing these one-score games, and they've been winning them. They've been mostly winning them. But for me, this game, right, Giants-Vikings played regular season. Vikings won, I think it was 27-24 on a 61-yard field goal, a long field goal. I think I've kind of liked what I've seen of the Giants. And I've been kind of on the Vikings for a lot of this season because a lot of them in one-score games. It is a skill to win one-score games. Have you seen a 12-3 team only 3-point favorites at home against an 8-6 team? I don't know how often you see that. Unless it's not even like, oh, you got the Cowboys buff. How if Vegas loves the Cowboys or if Vegas loves Brady, I don't know. Like it's not like that. It's not like I don't think Giants Danny Dimes is a big Vegas favorite. I don't think of it like that. And they're only 3-point dogs. I think the Giants are winning. I think that they've been playing well. It was crazy to think that this roster before the season, I would have had this roster 5 wins max sort of tier.
Right.
But Danny Dimes has been playing. He's had a very low turnover rate. He's one of the lowest, which has always been his biggest thing. His biggest issue was always how much he's fumbling the ball, the crazy picks. He's had a pretty good game this season. I'm partially saying that assuming Saquon's in, because he's obviously also a big part of the team. So I believe he would be. I just forget. But I think with that, I think the Vikings have been known to get cold in games. I think it'll be close again. I think it'll be something like a 23-20, a 26-24, perhaps. Something like that. I think the winner will have more than 20 points. I think the loser will probably also have something like 20 points. I do not think either team will hit 30, frankly. Or unless I'm completely wrong and the Vikings are just Justin Jefferson's gonna catch 3 touchdown passes, have a Randy Moss-esque stat line, unless something like that, which I don't think will happen. Unless something like that happens, then whatever. Then I'm wrong anyway. I'm wrong anyway. Why does it matter? I'm wrong about the score. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be a close field goal or less is going to separate these 2 teams. Maybe overtime. Hopefully not, because I think the Giants lose if it goes to overtime. Weird, random side take, but that's my thoughts on this game.
So you got the Giants in a close one.
I got the Giants in a super close, like less than a field goal potentially sort of game.
Yeah, fair enough. I cannot agree more with everything you said, except I'm taking the Vikings.
The winner.
All right, I'm taking the Vikings. Listen, you can draw a T chart, okay, with the pros and cons, right, for each of these teams, or like why you think Vikings are going to win, why you think Giants are going to win, and I think it's pretty even. Like you're going to say Vikings have a much better roster, much better skill players. Giants have better coaching. Like Vikings are like a super like flashy, like Hollywood big play type of team. Guess what? Giants are like gritty dogs. They can beat you up. They match up good with that. It goes back and forth, right? And both these teams have a strength at playing in 1-score games. The Giants won a ton of 1-score games to set the season. The Vikings, they just done it the entire season. Like 12 of their 13 wins are 1-score. So as much as it pains me to have to take the Vikings in a primetime game against the Giants, who I've been rooting for the NFC East in its entirety this
Yeah,
season
for the
because
NFC
it's been
Beast aspect.
right
of it,
for the
yeah.
beast, right? So it does pain me to say this, but I have to go with the Vikings. I'm going to go Vikings 24-23. And what it really comes down to is there's a couple of ways this game is gonna like could go down, right? On one hand, the Giants could get a lead, right? And no one thinks that they're going to go up 33-0. But even if they did, the Vikings, they've been there before. They don't care.
Oh, gee.
I'm just saying, right? But let's just say no one thinks the Giants.
You're right.
No one thinks the Giants are going to score that much, but they could go up 17. They could go up 20-3 at half, right?
Yeah.
And I would not be shocked at all if the Vikings come back from 17 points. Now, Vikings go up 20-3 at half. Vikings go up 24-7 at half. You really are going to take the Giants in that situation? That down 3 scores or something, down 17. You think that you're going to take? I'm not taking the Giants at that point. And so just because
Danny Dimes, give me Danny Dimes.
The Giants, like, they can absolutely win this game. I 100% agree, but it's got to be on their terms. It's got to be on their terms, and they can lose on their terms.
That's
too.
true. That's true.
But they certainly cannot.
Like
they cannot get down early. They're already going to be out of it. You know So that's what concerns me with the Giants.
Yeah, I think that's all 100%. I like all of what you're saying. I think one other thing in your court I would say is I feel like Justin Jefferson could be such a big X factor in this game. Like he has the ability to take this game over. Whereas I don't know if the Giants have that sort of thing, right? I like Saquon. I like Danny Dimes, but I don't like either of them enough. I don't like them in that sort of way. It's like schoolyard crush sort of thing. Whereas Justin Jefferson, he's a real deal.
Right. You want to propose.
And has the potential. Right. I want to propose. He's got the potential for a big 200-yard game, right? Any game that could pop out. And whereas I don't think the Giants have a player like that. Frankly, I would say overall potentially, but still, either way.
At the very least, I like that we disagree on something.
I like that we disagree on this.